For those of you who don't know me, I am Senator Diane Savino. I represent the north and east shores of Staten Island and parts of southern Brooklyn. And I want to welcome the commission here. While I respect the members of the commission, I do think yours is a fool's errand in many respects. But I think it's appropriate that you're ending your meetings here on this issue here in the place we affectionately refer to as Staten, Italy. It is the place that has the highest population of Italian Americans in any of the counties, possibly in the state. I've spoken about this many times, so I don't have written testimony. I've spoken many places about this issue. Yesterday at the Bronx hearing, there was a petition gathered by some of my colleagues where I participated in the signatures that were gathered for defending the Columbus statue, among other things. So I'm not going to really go into the many of the details about that. I want to make a couple of points, though. As it has been said, this is a county that has the highest population of Italian Americans. And so we feel the effects of this commission particularly harshly. And that's partly because Italian Americans, it has not been that long since we were openly discriminated against. And so when the call came for the destruction of that statue, perhaps it sparked some memory among us and what that statue really means. And when that statue was erected, and when that statue was created as a gift to the city of New York by Italian American immigrants, many of whom had scraped together pennies from their pockets to donate to Il Progresso to erect that statue, in an effort to change the narrative about who Italian Americans were, that we were not the great unwashed, that we were not that we were not illiterate immigrants, that we were not the people that the New York Times at the time praised when there was a lynching in New Orleans. We were trying to change the narrative that we were in fact scholars, that we were in fact educated, that we were lovers of the arts, that we were explorers, that we were great people, and we wanted to share that history with this city that had shared so much with us. That's what that statue means to Italian Americans. And to hear people speak about our heritage as if it doesn't matter is painful to us. But there's also an opportunity for Italian Americans in this situation, I believe. Because it's been a long time since we truly were openly discriminated against. Because as you see, alongside us here in Staten Island, we are doctors and lawyers, we are senators, we are assembly members, we are the borough president. The governor of this state is an Italian American. The mayor of this city is an Italian American. We are leaders of our hospital system, academics. We are everywhere in this state. And sometimes we forget that it's not that long ago that we were considered the great unwashed, when people celebrated the fact that we were lynched in public. And so maybe out of this, as we reflect on our own history, we'll be a little bit kinder to others who are coming behind us. I hope that's what we've learned from this. But finally, I want to say, we cannot posthumously shame Christopher Columbus. Is not going to change history, nor is it going to inform the present. It's not going to do anything but harden people's feelings. And I hope that we don't do that. Italian Americans have a proud history in this city. I know I've run out of time, but I think Frank has a little bit of privilege. I think, one moment, I think that we should take this opportunity to keep all of our statues, all of our monuments, and use them for the purpose of educating each other about our unique histories. Thank you.
Thank you.